All right, let's go, man. Let's get into it. So, let's talk about the Buffalo Bills, man. Let's talk about those Buffalo Bills and why. And first of all, I want to give a shout out. I don't know if they're watching. I want to give a shout out to my boys, my peoples, Val, and Lindsay. I know you guys are watching. Give a shout out to Mafia King. Good subscriber. Hope you're watching. You leave comments under this video. This is not you know you guys are my peoples, but I gotta keep it real. This game last night is the reason why the Bills will never win a Super Bowl. This game was beyond. What? Listen, and I might do a video on the Kansas City Chiefs later this week because the Kansas City Chiefs actually, to their credit, played a good game. They played a good game, but this isn't about Kansas City. If you guys want to see, I might touch on Kansas City Wednesday or whatever the case may be. But let's talk about this game. Josh Allen, I kind of feel bad for you, bro. Josh, if Josh Allen, demand a trade, Josh. You deserve better than this. You honestly deserve better than this. You played Superman out there. And not only did your wide receivers, who we're going to get into, let you down, the play calling for this. Matter of fact, Josh, I give you no blame for this. I give you no blame. I mean, you did miss a few throws here and there. You kind of did look deflated out there. I mean, Josh Allen, the last few possessions of the Bills kind of looked like, like he knew what was going to happen. Like I didn't see Superman out there because he did miss a few throws. He did throw it wobbly here and there. But you know what? Josh Allen, he's the least of the problems of what happened last night. Let's talk about this. Stefon Diggs, bro. I don't know if you suck or if you're being sabotaged. Listen, Stefon Diggs, you sabotaged the whole Bills. You sabotage. That's the okay. Matter of fact, let me go back to Josh. Josh, why are you targeting Diggs? Diggs clearly is sabotaging. And I know this might sound like a conspiracy, but I'm sorry. You can't go from being a top 5 receiver to looking like a bum out there. Diggs was clearly sabotaging the Bills. There's no way this guy was a top 5 receiver just last year, just a few months ago, to drop in wide open passes. I seen Diggs with cornerbacks literally grabbing on his pads and making catches. So he's missing wide open. He's dropping wide open passes. Are you serious? Are you serious? Diggs, you sabotage this team. Listen, Diggs, whether you like Josh Allen or not, whether you like the Bills or not, you have a golden opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. Just win the Super Bowl, then demand a trade. Why sabotage the team? Unless you just suck. Diggs, if you just suck, then you just suck. Which, that sucks for the Bills because, you just suck and you cost them this game. You're the main reason why you cost them this game. And Josh, I don't know why you're targeting this guy. I get on paper, he's still one of the best receivers in the league, or he's still one of the best. But, dude, he's dropping wide open passes. He's not even trying. That's the one thing I'll say about Josh Allen. Stop throwing it to Diggs. Or you should have stopped throwing it to Diggs. So it is what it is. Diggs, it's time to go, man. Diggs, I don't dislike you, Diggs. I think you're still a top 5 receiver. I mean, I will kill for you to have him. I will kill to have you on my Giants. But at the same time, it might be time. Diggs, if you suck, you suck. But I find that hard to believe because you were balling the beginning of this year. It wasn't until the Eagles game where, all that stuff came out where you started sucking. And I get that Eagles game was a huge collapse for the Bills. But at the same time, get over it. Play better. You have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And you blew it. Maybe not you single-handedly, but you blew it. This whole offense blew it. And here's where the biggest culprit comes in. Sean McDermott. What? And listen, I get Sean McDermott doesn't call the plays, but he's the head coach. I'm sorry. That fake punt is the dumbest thing. I can't even say that's the dumb. That's like top 5 of the dumbest things I've seen in a playoff game. My gosh, what was that? If you're gonna listen. If you're gonna go for it, go for it. You got Josh Allen. No one's. You have Josh Allen, one of the best scrambling quarterbacks in the NFL. And you're going to run a fake punt in Kansas City's territory? Are you serious? You get blessed by God by that touchback. But just that play alone, that's what cost you the game. That after that, morale was gone. Because even I was watching, I'm on stream, a shout out, Unfiltered Sports Podcast, best TV show out there. You know what I'm saying? We're better than Skip and Stephen A. We're better than Undisputed. Check it out, me and my co-host CEO. But I'm watching that, and I couldn't comment because CEO was delayed from me. I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to ruin the play for him. But I saw that fake punt, and I'm like, do these guys think it's the regular season still? Am I watching a simulated game of Madden? Why are you running a fake punt in the playoffs in Kansas City's territory? In what world is that? That doesn't analytically doesn't even make sense. Analytic guys will call you an idiot. You have Josh. If you're gonna go for it, you have Josh Allen. You have Josh Allen, who can throw dots and run for 5 yards. What was it, like 4th and 5? That is the dumbest thing ever. You get bailed out by your defense because if Pacheco or whoever fumbles the ball doubles a fumble that ball, Kansas City goes up by 2 possessions, and then you're really done. Not only that, just the play calling throughout that whole game, that whole second half is beyond stupid. I get Sean McDermott doesn't control the plays. I think that's Joe Brady. But he's the one that approves that. He approved that fake punt. He approves all these dumb plays. He's the one with the headset communicating with Josh Allen. At some point, he has to step in and say, no, we're not running a fake punt. We have Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I want to give a shout out to the Buffalo Bills defense. You guys tried your hardest. You guys tried, man. I feel so bad for this Buffalo team, this Buffalo defense, because of the stupidity of their head coach and the stupidity of their offense. Listen, I get people are going to look at it like, what are you talking about? They held them to 27 points. Okay, you held Kansas City 27 points. It is what it is. But at the same time, if you watch that game, the Buffalo defense came in clutch within the last 5 minutes. That fumble, you stopped Kansas City. Even with the refs, and listen, I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but the refs clearly do have favorites toward the Chiefs because Mahomes is a superstar and the NFL wants to see Mahomes in the championship game and stuff like that, which I don't blame them because when you have a superstar, you want to see him. But at the same time, even with the refs, like the refs did have a few bad calls or calls go for Kansas City, but nowhere near as bad as we've seen in the past. The Bills had multiple opportunities to win, and they just lost. They just lost. Honestly, the refs were probably like, we really don't have to do anything. We'll just let the Bills be the Bills. They probably saw Josh Allen over there moping. They saw Stefon Diggs over there moping. They saw Sean McDermott looking up in the sky like, what am I supposed to do now? They said, oh, we don't need to help the Chiefs. The Bills are helping the Chiefs. I feel like the Bills are like, and this has to be a mentality thing. Like, I'm sorry. When I watch Josh Allen and Diggs and Sean McDermott against the Chiefs in the playoffs, and even somewhat in the regular season, they just look scared. This is a mental thing. This is a mental block, especially when it comes to the Chiefs. It's like they just can't get out their own way. They just can't get out their own way. And whoever that kicker is for the Bills needs to go. He needs to be exiled from New York. Send him to Canada. Send them to Jersey, whatever state's connected to whatever state's next to New York. That kick, I don't care if it's cold, I don't care whatever the case may be. He was making kicks all day. Kansas City's kicker was making kicks all day. It didn't look that windy to me. I mean, I could be wrong. It didn't look that windy to me. I know it was cold, but it didn't look that windy to me. But that is unacceptable. That is so unacceptable. This team and these wide receivers suck too. It's just not just Diggs. Whoever that bum is, that Josh Allen threw a bomb to I think number 16. I don't know who it is, but whoever he is, he needs to be cut to. He needs to be exiled to from New York. How do you not catch that? I would have caught that. The Bills would be in the AFC Championship game if I was out there. I mean, my gosh. The Bills are never going to win. I'm sorry. The Bills are cursed. The Bills are beyond curse. They will never win the Super Bowl. They have the mentality of the Bills is just soft. It is beyond soft. And, for Bills fans, this is not me coming at you. This is just the reality. I'm sorry, yo. I'm honestly sorry. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? RJ out.